mummy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little germ. The kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Ah! Harry! Hang on. Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking. I'm going to call you straight back. I am trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this?
What about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. And your genius husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to them.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not get you anywhere in life, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael's inherited his old man's brain. Hey, son?
Michael. Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
That's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull, scary woman she is, used to compete in the Olympics, throwing the hammer. I've told her all about you. Imagine what she's going to do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off to bed, you little bookworm.
Went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. You find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you could do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that is okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is going to put it right for me. Nobody but me is going to change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil of violet's hair tonic. For men. Yep.
In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a good brain. Your hair is green! My hair's green! Why on earth did you do that?
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man! My hair! My lovely hair! I've got my deal today! The Russians! What am I going to do?
I know what you could do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony!
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting! The sooner you're locked up in school, the better!
Matilda! What a pleasure to see you here in the library again.
Yes, I mean, my mum wanted me to stay home with her. But I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep, it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And the lavish had a little sad.
We have everything. But the one thing.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called...
The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects. And it's the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
I'll do it next
My mummy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm his special little guy. I am a princess. I am a prince. Mum says I'm an angel. Mum says I'm an angel. Mum says I'm an angel.
And so if you're able to survive this life by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know, it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage. Great is this prison cell. But if I try, I can remember before my education. It's Trunchbull's speciality. My mummy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'll be the teacher's pet.
School is really fun, according to my mom.
That's the lovely alphabet.
Alphabet? What time for this, kids?
And so if you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see still escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know, it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. This prison cell, in which I can remember before my life had ended. For my happy days are over. For I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like you, I was curious. So many to ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I'll teach you. I think it's all to you listen here, my dear. You'll be punished for feeling except how lightly, quietly, don't you stay out of trouble and remember to be extremely careful.
Why?
Why?
Why? Didn't you hear what we said?
Just you wait for visitors. Just you wait for this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Why? Just you wait for visitors.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me, ooh, pick me, miss. I can. Me.
Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we'd better leave it there. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can now read words.
Well, I had to learn to read words so I could read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, then you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few. What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic, just knock on the door.
Enter! Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, there's in my class a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, owner of Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for little brat. Says she's a real what?
Oh no, headmistress. I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum est magitum.
Bambinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't Headmistress, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
Headmistress, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed in with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules!
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school? Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion in 1969? Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no. And if you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You have to learn to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little kids to do the line. Sing, Johnny! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. Apply just once of the rule to the hammer thrown life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the line and tow it, and always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, Headmistress, I must tell you that it's my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Oh, stupid, nasty question-asking Russian.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage on the first car and said these cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another flaming book?
No, it's a lovely book. Honestly,
It's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a lovely book.
You showed the little brat. Oh, and I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Now get out of here, you little stinkworm.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you could do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, all those things in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt all squished in there.
No, it's fine. They seem to just fit.
Well, I'm going to hang around just in case you start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender. I think it's for the best of the best friends.
Someone poured a whole can of treacle into the Trunchbull's chair. Someone thought that I didn't know she's after me.
That's not fair.
One second, the Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you'll squish. This is going to put me in Tokyo.
What's Chunky?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. It's like with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. When you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
Alright, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why?
She's coming! You better hide! Quick! Coats!
Please don't tell her I am Matilda Shield.
No!
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh yes, you see, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer often falls asleep without any warning. We put him under the coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we? Definitely. He'll probably think he's in bed by the time he wakes up.
Wake up, you maggot!
Is it time for school yet, Mum? This isn't my bedroom. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Get up. Amanda Fripp!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
My mummy says they make you look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit! What is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake. Now off to class!
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Completely different cars, sir. Green hair? Yeah, it was National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world. Like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow at 1, sir. Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. And that is how you do. I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
Yes. Hello. My name's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Oh, well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing. Sure.
Italiano. Penny.
What? Who is this, babe? No interruptions due to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class. And children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop her reading then! Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, Di. Feeling in my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm not in favour of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussy. Looks are more important than books. Now look at you, look at me. You chose books, I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You're going to march now. They're the books of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. But instead she found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so, the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, frightening woman, used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower and loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman, hiding through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in a cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife was pregnant.
So it does have a happy end. No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract. I have paid for the publicity, the toilet facilities. A contract is a contract. You will perform on the stage or off to prison. You both shall go. No! No! What happens next? I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a very clever selection of books. You may sit and read them, and whilst I teach the others. And if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, that's the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all of the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray!
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Are you? Well, this crime took place before school even started. Therefore, she is G-U-I-L-T-Y. Guilty!
Okay, look, I stole the cake, and I was really, definitely, sort of almost thinking about owning up, maybe. But I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. The Trunchbull's cake looked so good that I've scoffed it down too quick, and now it was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogcroft.
Yes, miss?
You enjoyed my cake, didn't you, Brucey?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry, but...
No, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
In fact, it gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! You two, help! Up you get. What's the matter, Bog Trotter? Lost your appetite?
Oh, yes, I'm full.
I will tell you when you're full, and I say that criminals like you are not full until you have eaten the entire cake. But no buts, eat!
Hey, mistress, how we sit?
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat! He can't! Eat! Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, he can, surely can't, surely can't. You're the man, Bruce. He might explode. He's quite elastic. He's going to blow, make him stop. He's fantastic. Look at him go. I can't watch. Bruce will never again be subject to abuse. With your immense caboose, to all a truce, Bruce. With every swallow, you were tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tumbly tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. That's how you felt. I think you'll want your trousers loose. Oh, stop it, Tim. Bruce, you're almost finished. Bruce, repetitive. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
It's okay.
No, it's fine. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Come along.
What? Where?
Did I not mention there's a second part to your punishment, and that part is choking?
What? Miss Transform, please, you can't.
So do you think I'd let myself get beaten by these little worms, these maggots? Who do you think I am? An idiot? You? Come on!
No! Please! Not that! Not choky! No! Please!
Come! That's not right!
Matilda! Thank God you're here. I'm dying for the next part of the story. I haven't slept a wink.
Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school who's been behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Do you want to the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepare themselves for the most dangerous feat that has ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a hug.
Smile, we've done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage. Lean out, catch her with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach dynamite and blew your head off.
Ah! Sorry, girl. The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlock pinged open. The huge chains fell away. The door flung open. The escapologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look!
He grabs her hand, and the flames are covered in foam, for they can both be blown to pieces!
Hooray, the story does have a happy end.
No.
No?
Just then, the hand became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the ones at the tips of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart.
She's all we ever wanted. And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? I know, Matilda, things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he never once blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. The woman was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course I better.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that you have to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up.
And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square, and I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up. change. When I go, just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying I think that it's okay. And that's not right.
Everyone gather round. I want my family to share my triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old babies in my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go down? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I?
Backwards.
When suddenly I had the most genius idea in the world. Using my incredible mind, I grabbed a drill and attached it to the speedometer of the first car and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards?
Exactly. Within a few minutes, the mileage had been reduced to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, the Russians showed up. Expensive suits, dark glass.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it in a program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But they trusted you and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go down to your school and tell your teacher you're never to be let in again.
What? No!
And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you're never to read another stinking book in your life, young man.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep. Backwards.
The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day, she exploded!
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
She beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief that I've forgotten the one thing that matters the most? I love you so much I should spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat sister.
Bullying children is a game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when a rough and grown man stands before her.
That was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
Women. They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age of reading and an age of being a filthy little toad. These are toads, aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Bog Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, you must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
You stupid girl. Look at you, flabby, disgusting, revolting, I say. I say it's thinking we time we toughen you up with a bit of phys ed. This school of late has started shrinking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odour of rebellion. It is food of desert. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like the rotten egg floats to the top of the bucket of water.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Please be rest and protest.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anarchy in progress. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too poop for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time.
Discipline, discipline for children who aren't listening and makes I need a tissue with a tissue and makes there is a mystery to master is all the ones missing. Discipline, discipline, discipline!
Little rebellion, stand up rebel. The free, we must plotting. The people resisted. The one is said. The one from all fiber of it. Let's bring this odor home.
The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, the whip of resistance, the horn of dissent.
And I will not stop till you ask what to this rebellion squad. To blood with sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench away.
And eat. I'm going to put the meat into the
Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching, it's just cruelty.
Well, that is because you, Miss Honey, are weak. You are pathetic. You are, in fact, a snivelling little... You.
What? Me? No, I didn't.
Cockroach, you did this, you vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
No, stop! Leave him alone! You big, fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison. The deepest, darkest, stankiest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall...
Have you ever wondered what I have about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red? I'm not sure, but I'm wondering if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind are bitten, these stories delivered to me fully written. When everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. I just wish they'd stop, my dad and my mum and the telly and the stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. This noise comes anger and the anger is light. This burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. The heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Suddenly everything just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm like I've sailed into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip, tip over, tip, tip over.
And I tell you, there is nothing I shall not do, no length which I shall not go, no punishment which I shall not... What is it? What is it? The newt. It's heading north. I've got a newt in my knickers. I got a newt in my knickers! I got a newt in my knickers! I got a newt in my knickers! Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is? The thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all of my brains, so you have to squish out through my eyes?
Not exactly, but yes, something like that. You really are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. How about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yes, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are, home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm poorer than most for other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but I was out walking one day and I came across this old shed and I completely fell in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a... shed?
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind, but when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was cruel and mean like you could hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me a bill for looking after me all those years, and I had to pay her back every penny. She even produced a contract saying that my father had given her his entire house.
But do you really think he did that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, just like he would have killed himself, which is what she said had happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say.
But all I can say is that after years of being bullied by that woman, made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
What? No, Matilda, we can't. Besides, my aunt is much respected.
Who is she?
Matilda.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss...
Miss Trunchbull?
Yes.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test today. Any child who gets one single answer wrong shall go to choking. What are you looking at?
You. You. Let me see. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
It's my daughter. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You. Stand up. Spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
No, she isn't. I've taught her with kindness, patience, and respect. That's all.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You, stand up, spell Moses.
That's not even a word. You just made it up in your head.
Spell or go to chokey. And I should warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A.
Oh, dearie me.
K?
I'm sorry, it was a silent Z. You're going to chokey.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat.
I got it wrong, miss. You have to take me to Tricky too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. And me, miss.
Table. X-A-B-F-Y. Me too.
What are you doing? What is going on? Stop this!
You can't put us all in the choking. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Bully. P-Y-T-L-F-D-R-B-S-W. Bully.
Revolting.
You can't put me chokey, miss. You have it chokey. Well, now come on, maggots. Did you really think I hadn't thought of that? I've got chokies for each and every one of you.
Look, it's writing on the chalkboard.
Agatha.
Agatha.
too far. There's no going back now. We are R-E-P-O-L-T-I-N. Revolting time. U-S-I-N-G. Song U-S-I-N-G. Probably R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too early for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting time. We sing a revolting song. We sing a revolting rap. We are revolting children to the revolting time. It's too early for you. We are revolting.
A few days later, I received a letter saying that my father's will had turned up and that I was the new owner of the beautiful old house which used to be owned by one Agatha Trunchbull.
Who was never seen again. The Chokies were immediately destroyed and the new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said it was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she had no need for superpowers anymore, but she was still stuck with parents who were cruel and called her names. They're in the bee.
Don't just stand there gawping. We're going to Spain forever.
Spain, but why?
Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia. They're here. Hide.
What are they doing to my legs, my beautiful legs? Where is your father?
I don't know.
The wormwood is a very stupid man, and he assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, but I'm afraid my dad is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I meet, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards.
I can have one of my friends teach your father manners. And one day when he leaves hospital, he'll still be stupid, but not so rude, as you say.
This is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have his daughter.
Let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me!
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I'd love to take your daughter. I'd pay for everything and I'd look after her.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you call me your daughter.
And do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
Well, we're a bit short of room, so yes.
Thank you.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
And hugged her.
As the Wormwoods and Rodolfo sped away into the distance because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.